Failed again. I'm Kanata Mugita, a 24-year-old currently unemployed. A month ago, the company I worked for since graduating high school 6 years ago went bankrupt, so I had no choice but to start job hunting. Job hunting is harder than I thought. Maybe I should lower my salary expectations and apply to more companies. Huh? I got another email. I got an invitation for a final interview from Canon Corporation. Great! I passed the first interview! I can't afford to miss this chance. I did some research on the company for the first interview, but I should study more. I did more research on the company until the interview day, and then, on the day, I'm so nervous. But I'll regret it if I don't give my best. I have to give it my all. I think I'm supposed to tell the receptionist when I get there. After that, I contacted the receptionist, and an employee came to escort me to the interview room.
The president is in the room, so please knock and enter.
Thank you. Okay, it was 3 knocks, right? Can't mess this up.
Come in.
Excuse me.
Please have a seat.
Excuse me. What?
Is something wrong?
No, I apologize. She's Nana. What's she doing here? Could she be the president of this company? Nana Sato, my high school classmate and ex-girlfriend. I need to focus on the interview right now.
Let's start the interview. Please introduce yourself and tell us about your work experience.
Yes, my name is Kanata Mugita. Thank you for this opportunity. After graduating high school, I joined Yuki Spring Corporation and worked in corporate sales for 6 years. I carefully listened to the needs of our clients' factories and proposed the most suitable springs for them.
I see. Now, can you tell us why you want to work here?
Yes, I'm drawn to your company's sales approach, which involves custom-making products to meet customer needs, following your mission of creating products that have never existed before for our consumers. Additionally, your sales style is similar to my previous experience, so I believe I can be an asset to your team.
I see.
This interview is progressing pretty smoothly without much probing.
Now, let's dive deeper into what you've just shared.
Phew! Glad they're going to ask more detailed questions.
Instead of a formal answer, tell me your real motivation for wanting to join this company. Kanata, why do you really want to work at a company where I'm the president?
Did she just call me Kanata? No, I need to focus on answering this question. The reason I mentioned earlier is the whole truth.
Liars are not welcome in my company. If you keep this up, you won't get the job.
I'm not lying.
Liar. You just want to use my connections to get hired because your company went bankrupt, right? And then you plan to apologize for what happened back then, make up with me, get married, and a few years later become a stay-at-home husband supporting me, the president, right?
I haven't thought about that at all.
Really? Well, then you're not getting this job. You can leave now. If you had been honest, I might have forgiven you.
No, Nana, I mean, I didn't know you were the president here. I wasn't trying to use connections to get hired.
president's name is on the website. If you didn't see that, you didn't do enough research.
I did see the name, but I thought it was just a coincidence, since many people have the same name.
So you really just applied here by chance?
Yes, that's right.
I see.
She's not using formal language anymore. Well, she is the president, so it's fine if she talks casually.
I also believe in fairness, so I made sure your initial interview was judged without my influence. You passed on your own merit.
That's good to hear.
Let's continue with the interview. How many sexual partners have you had?
That question is inappropriate and could be considered harassment.
Then how many people have you dated?
That's also inappropriate. But it seems like the interview won't continue unless I answer. If I say I've only dated her, she might think I'm still hung up on her. About 5?
5? I see. Well, I can't hire a womanizer like you for sales. What if you hit on our important female clients? You're not getting the job.
Wait a minute. I would never do something like that.
Anyway, the interview is over. Let's just talk normally. You can speak casually, too.
The last question was ridiculous, but she probably decided I wasn't getting the job from the start. I did break up with her in high school. She probably doesn't want to work with me. Alright, can I ask one thing?
What?
I didn't know you were the president when I came for this interview, but you knew it was me. Why did you agree to the final interview? You said HR passed me in the first round, but as the president, you could have rejected me right away.
No particular reason. HR passed you, so I did the final interview.
I see.
Well, not hiring you for sales was almost decided when we started this final interview.
What? Then this is just a waste of time. For me, it's fine, but you're probably busy.
Listen carefully. The reason you're not being hired for sales is simply because there was a more qualified candidate. I had the final interview with them 2 hours ago. Their achievements and personality were outstanding, and they were clearly better suited for sales than you. We only need one more salesperson for now.
I see. So I was rejected for a legitimate reason.
Exactly. Well, I could hire you as my secretary instead.
What? Secretary? You're joking, right?
I'm not joking. I've needed a secretary for a while, but couldn't find anyone suitable. Since you dated me, we know we get along, and if I'm in charge, you won't be hitting on other women, right?
I already said I wouldn't do that.
I don't trust you. I'll manage you, and you'll support me by handling my schedule and daily tasks.
I'll do whatever job you give me. But isn't this nepotism? Are you sure I'm the right person?
Yes, you passed the initial interview, and as my secretary, compatibility with me is crucial. If you don't perform well, I'll take responsibility and fire you myself.
All right, I'll do it. At least I got the job. I should study for the secretary certification before starting. After that, I started working as her secretary.
I've made a list of tasks for you. Learn as you go.
Got it. She's really organized. I knew that since high school. She probably doesn't even need a secretary. No, I need to support her so she can focus on other tasks. Daily schedule management, admin tasks, driving her around. Pretty much what I expected. Good thing I studied in advance. Oh, there's a second page. Hey boss, can I ask you something?
Is there something you don't understand already?
This part about reporting my 24-hour schedule, messaging you when I get home, and reporting any conversations I have with other women.
Yeah, it means exactly what it says.
This has nothing to do with being a secretary.
Are you sure it's okay to talk to the boss like that?
Sorry, I just mean, this doesn't seem related to secretary duties.
Of course it is. I need to know your schedule in case I need to call you in unexpectedly.
I guess that makes sense. Maybe I just don't understand because I'm new to this.
Good. I've already compromised on some things.
What? There were more conditions at first?
Yeah, like having matching phones and installing a GPS app, among other things.
That sounds more like a demanding girlfriend than a boss.
Nonsense. But I decided against it to avoid problems with the other employees.
Even without that, a GPS app is ethically wrong. I kept learning my secretary duties, and within 2 months, I was pretty good at supporting her. But there were still issues.
Kanata, what was that earlier?
Sorry, what are you talking about?
We're alone in the car, so speak casually.
Alright, what are you talking about? The meeting went well, and everything was on schedule.
No, I mean how you were being all friendly with that woman from the other company.
She offered me tea, so I had to thank her with a smile.
Sure, but what if she falls for you because of that smile?
No way that's gonna happen.
You never know. Just be careful.
Alright, got it.
And after you smile at another girl, make sure you smile at me, too.
No way I can do that in a business meeting.
You can do it when we're alone. Now, smile at me right now.
I can't! I'm driving! For some reason, weird rules kept popping up between us. I got used to the secretary work, but at this rate, it might affect our jobs. But even if I bring it up, she probably won't listen.
Hey, Kanata, we're done with work, so do you want to go grab dinner? You don't have any plans, right?
Sure, that's fine.
Great, let's go for drinks tonight.
Maybe having a drink will make it easier to talk to her about it, though I've never seen her drink before. Alright, let's do that. I parked the company car and went out for drinks with her.
This place is pretty stylish for you. You're not bringing other girls here, are you?
No, of course not. As your secretary, I just checked out various places. Private rooms are better for talking without worrying about other people. It's good to know those kinds of things, right?
Wow, you really went out of your way for me. Why are you so dedicated?
Well, it's my job. It's only natural.
I guess I was foolish to expect anything from you. Anyway, let's order some drinks. I left the car behind, so you're drinking too, right?
Yeah. Then I ordered food and drinks, and soon, 2 beers were brought for us.
Cheers!
Cheers! I can handle my alcohol pretty well, but I wonder about her. 15 minutes later, she's drinking quite well. Are you pretty good with alcohol?
Of course, I'm the boss after all.
The boss shouldn't have anything to do with how much you can drink. Are you already tipsy?
Huh? No way.
She's only had 1 pint, but she seems pretty drunk. She might be the type who gets more lively when she's drunk. Hey, don't push yourself.
I'm fine. Besides, you always come pick me up, so you know where my apartment is. Even if I pass out, you can take a taxi, right?
That's true, but
Then it's all good. Plus, sometimes it's easier to talk after having a drink, right?
huh? Maybe she's thinking the same thing as me. Oh, I was thinking the same thing.
Huh? What? Then you say it.
Okay, I'll say it. Recently, there have been too many strange rules at work, haven't there? It feels like they're messing with my job.
I'm not interested in hearing about that. Actually, those rules were created because you were hitting on other girls.
No, I wasn't thinking about that at all.
That's a lie. You must really like a lot of girls, right? I was going to tell you later you dumped me in high school because you got bored with me, didn't you?
Huh? Is that what you wanted to talk about?
Yeah. You dumped me without explaining why, so I thought something was wrong. Plus, you said you were going to college, but you suddenly switched to working right after high school. You wanted to make money to play around with girls instead of going to college with me.
I'm sorry for dumping you without an explanation. That was my fault. But that's not the reason.
Then tell me, if there is a proper reason, you should be able to say it.
Maybe you don't want to listen to it.
I'm curious, so go ahead.
All right. Mom, are you okay? Mom, are you going to die?
It's okay. I'll get better soon.
In the summer of my senior year, my mother, who had been raising me and my younger brother alone, collapsed due to illness. The illness worsened due to continuous strain, and she wasn't in a condition to recover quickly. Take your time to get better. You've worked too hard for us.
I'm fine. Besides, I need to work.
No, I'll get a part-time job and earn some money. Also, I'll go straight to work after high school instead of going to college.
What are you talking about? I've saved some money for your college, and you worked so hard to go to the same university as Nana.
It's okay. It's not like I'm gonna die if I don't go to college. Let's use that money for living and medical expenses. I'll earn money too. We can manage to live together somehow. After that, I went against my parents' wishes, gave up on college, and started a part-time job while still in high school. A week later...
Hey, Kanata, why did you suddenly start working a part-time job at this time? There are less than 6 months until the exams.
I'm going to work after graduating high school. I've talked to my teacher about it, and I'm looking into job options now.
Huh? What's that? You said you were going to the same college as me.
Sorry, I changed my mind. Also, I'm sorry, but please break up with me.
Huh? What's the... I don't understand. What's going on with you? If something's wrong, tell me.
If I tell her everything, she'll probably help me or worry about me. That might take up her important time and make her fail her exams, which would be terrible. I really can't tell her. This is a family issue, so I have to solve it on my own. No, it's nothing. I just don't want to be with you anymore, and don't want to go to college. After that, I broke up with her forcefully. My mom's illness didn't get better for a while, but after about 3 years, she recovered and was able to work again.
Why didn't you tell me such an important thing?
I'm sorry. At that time, I thought I needed to handle everything on my own and didn't want to burden you with it. But even so, there must have been a better way to end things than just unilaterally breaking up.
Yeah.
Nana, I'm really sorry. But please don't cry.
I could have supported you and still managed to study. I know you were thinking about me, but you should trust me more.
Sorry.
There won't be a next time.
Huh? Next time?
Yeah, we broke up once, but let's get back together. You don't hate me, do you?
No, of course not.
But after we broke up, you dated 4 other people, right?
No. What I said during the interview was a lie. I haven't dated anyone.
Huh? Really?
Yeah. I said that because I thought you might think I was still hung up on you.
Oh, so it's the same for both of us.
Huh? You too? You haven't dated anyone since then?
Yeah, I didn't want to date anyone else.
I see. I don't want to date anyone else either.
Okay, then let's get back together. But promise me one thing.
Huh? What?
When things are tough, promise you'll tell me. Let's get through the hard times together.
Yeah, I'll definitely tell you from now on. And if you have something to say, let me know too.
Yeah, it's a promise.
So after 7 years, we managed to get back together. Even though we had separated once, this time, we'll support each other and be different from before.
Hey, can I finally do something I've wanted to do?
Huh? What?
Since we're back together, we can use GPS on each other's phones. No, at this point, we should just live together.
That seems a bit off. Let's talk about this properly first.